from your head.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This time we are back in Iberia for our second time playing as the Umayyads, starting as Sultan Muhammad ibn Abdul al-Rahman of Al-Andalus. We have already done one campaign as him where we converted all of Iberia to the Meso-Arabic faith. Link on screen right now. And this time we are heading eastward to get the Umayyad Strikes Back achievement. Look at this, they spelled it two different ways.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
Devs, do you want to sort this out? Starting as a member of the Umayyad dynasty, hold the Empire of Arabia and the Sunni Caliphate. Now Sultan Muhammad Abd al-Rahman is a Sunni faith, however he needs to go all the way here to the Abbasid realm, so very much a different campaign to the last. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, or I'll come round to your house and I'll do it myself. Without any further ado, we'll begin. So immediately we're in the Iberian struggle, which we've all seen before. If you haven't for some reason, well then welcome I suppose. These two campaigns, which this one is an offensive campaign by the Kingdom of Asturias, and this one is a rebellious faction who is of a different Islamic faith. Looking at the faith map in general then, the northern side is mainly Meso-Arabic, which is a strange fusion of Christianity and Arabic culture. And then the south is characterized by an Islamic faith foreign to ours. We will have to convert this region to our faith. We'll start converting the capital immediately. My steward dislikes me, so I will begin to sway him. He can remain useful for collecting our tax. Our marshal will be on trained commanders, and our wife will remain on assist ruler. Our spy master can remain as is. Let's choose our lifestyle. Luckily we're martial focused. Go for chivalry focused, as it gives us extra advantage in battle and more prowess. We have a dynasty legacy available. As we are going to try and overthrow the Abbasids, we're going to go down the Guile tree, giving us extra dread gain and natural dread plus 15%. I love the contrast between the House of Umayyad and House of Abbasid over here. It is in black and we are in white. Well, heir is unmarried, so we'll go for marrying him to this Birkenhead Emirate, giving us an alliance in North Africa. We can also find more spouses with another clan in North Africa. We of course have our house banners hanging loudly and proudly within our court. We have enough money spare to grow our armed forces. We do have special heavy infantry called the Mubarizun, trained in both formation fighting and single combat. Arabic Mubarizun can crush most other infantry in battle. Ah, very good. Quickly looking at the enemy's infantry, he has light horsemen and bowmen, which doesn't really get countered by these troops at all. See these camel riders? They counter light cavalry, which is much better for us, as it scares the horses. So let's hire these camel riders and station them over in Cabra, across the other side of the Guadal River. Perhaps two of those. We have not yet discovered any siege weapons, so going over to our cultures, we are not the culture head. It appears that the Abbasids are, for now, but they are fascinated with the Onaga, so we will stay the same culture that we are for now and not convert to local culture, which is Al-Andalusian. It formed between Visigothic and Bedouin in the year 800, whereas we were formed between Bedouin and Syriac in the year 650. So there is some divergence, but the similarity is obviously the Bedouin side. The Kingdom of Asturias has light horsemen and pikemen too, so I believe we'll be okay. In Cordoba itself then, we could upgrade the crop fields, giving us a far better yield of tax return in the future. And that's all the money we can spend for now. So we'll let our soldier count maximize and get a little bit of money before we continue. And straight away we have lost a councillor. Our marshal will put another one in charge. We can call in our allies, one for each side. So my allies have joined the war. I will wait for their arrival. We have plenty of time. We'll just let the enemy inferior forces expend themselves, trying to capture the northern areas, which are... some of them are unhappy with me, but that's fine. Some of them are. This is my son and vassal. Let's negotiate an alliance here. Help keep our house unity high. Marvellous news. An alliance has been formed, and let's hold court and tend to our realm. Gesture for the first line to approach. A thin, raggedy old peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne room, obviously distracted. I call him to get his attention. Oh, I hate this, makes me feel awkward as hell. His village was hit by a blight last year. I wasn't playing this game last year, so I feel like it's out of my realm of responsibility. Had it been this year, you know? So, glancing around my throne room, he had, surely you have the wealth to spare. Do you know, I don't. I could gain a bigger levy size. Yeah, let's do that. We're in conflict. That can work. Another man steps before me. This time it's a middle-aged man. And he isn't raggedy. He's a loyal servant, he claims. He's an experienced fighter, having served the local lords, garrisons in his homeland. He's humble, ambitious, but stubborn. So he's had a lot of internal conflict, it seems. I'm going to have him as my seneschal. Oh, he wants to hold a festival to celebrate our rich culture. Sorry, mate. I've just spent all my money. My business here is done. I have one prisoner. He has useful claims. I've had him for 7 years. We can wait till we can ransom. And I'm not really interested in the north. We can create an accolade. We'll have him the trait Valiant, which gives us 10% more army damage, and Scoundrel, which gives us 10% less mercenary higher cost should we go back and decide to do that. Create this accolade. Wonderful. How long will it take to take down these mighty walls of Toledo? Exactly. 17 months. Now let's take the gambit. Look, my enemies are fighting each other. The enemy of my enemy are my enemies. We have a disease spreading within our realm, and across Iberia it seems. And it looks like he'll strike my enemies worse than it will strike me for now, so we shall do nothing, as I is still doing something, if it's with intent. So it looks like my enemies lost, but my other enemies are doing well though. We have more troops than they do, so if we fail in this gambit, we will push for the assault. What's this? No, there's nothing I can do. So we lose a little legitimacy. What's legitimacy among friends? I found a new friend in one of my vassals. That's great news. Keep him loyal. And that's an instant victory as the enemy capital has fallen. So let's enforce these demands. Well, we can actually white peace this, which I rather do, as that way we can get on with our campaign. Disband the armies. The Aghlabids are fighting the Byzantines. It would serve us well to attack them and conquer an outpost over here for ourselves. We'll conquer Tunis as it's the regional capital. We have allies in the region. Our hamlets are already constructed. A worthwhile investment, I'd say. Intriguing, I gained a martial. Point +1. Okay, now we have an available perk. We will pick up the trait Bellum Justin for any future conquests, such as taking down the Abbasids. It will cost 50% less, and we shall set sail off the coast here. The enemy army has been sighted. We'll head inland over here, as we wait for further allies to rendezvous on our positions. The Byzantines are now attacking the Aghlabids, which is what we want. Okay, the enemy's coming back, so I'm going to reinforce the front. Looks like it's quite the march. Says we're going to win, but these things aren't always accurate. We have clashed. It's ruler against ruler, both leading our men, but it will appear that we are the victorious ones, and Annaba will fall subsequently. An offer of military assistance for 25 gold. I will politely decline. That was from a Christian. Okay, we'll continue with the siege. The enemy armies have been defeated. They're losing on both fronts, Sicily and in North Africa. Okay. Let's head along the coastline toward Tunis. The enemy army has been sighted in the vicinity of Tunis, but we needn't worry. This looks well fortified actually. The enemy's coming in for another assault, as they spotted a weak spot. Can we hold out against larger forces? Looks like we can. So I will just hire a worthy successor for my far eye here, and continue on with the battle. My allies haven't forsaken me, but we did not need them either, as this was another stunning victory for our side. Convert Faith and County task was completed, which is marvellous. I'm now going to leave religious relations on, as I'm going to work on my piety. To become a caliph, I must be pious. These two settlements fell in quick succession, and we did not need to sack Tunis for it to be handed over. Excellent. We keep it without single glass plane breaking within the town. Now that we've conquered Tunis, we are in diplomatic range of Crete and Arabia, so we can use Tunis as a base to get what we want. It appears that my prisoner has inherited the throne of Navarra. We also have an alliance with him. So in order to swear fealty to the Arabian Empire, which is currently at war, we need some de jure realms. So the closest one is actually in this region. Our next target is Egypt. They only have this many troops, and they're dealing with a peasant uprising. Let's finally inspire this book and write about medicine. We will also hire a court physician. I'm the Jewish man here. He'll do. Okay, and martial perk in the bag. This time we'll gain organised march, giving us extra army movement speed, and our special heavy infantry will gain a 25% screen, meaning they won't be seen until they're up close. And to celebrate, let's weave an artifact, which leaves me breaking even. Gain some piety from it. So now things have turned from bad to worse in Egypt, although he has more soldiers these days. We'll use our newfound prestige to capture the Nile Delta here, giving us a foothold in Egypt. I shall dispatch my marshal to Tunis, where he must calm the local rebels, so he will not be present in this conflict. We'll of course call in the allies we can, as Egypt has the potential to harness a lot of power. We'll even call in Navarra, and he is our prisoner. We'll use his levies, knights, pikemen, and armoured footmen. So now that our allies have joined, it seems we vastly outnumber the enemy. Now we can raise our troops at Tunis rather than all the way back here at Al-Andalus, minimizing our distance by approximately half of the Mediterranean. Let's come over to Farmer. Land here. Ah, my healing guide is ready. Let's have it on display over here. Let's safer. Medium health boost, +1 learning, and a little bit extra prestige on top. We do have a Meso-Arabic faction forming. Left ourselves a little bit open and exposed for that. And hopefully we'll be able to quash it when it inevitably does come. An offer of military assistance. Do you know what? We will accept. Ah, my tapestry is now ready. Let's put that on display as well. We'll put it up here. Oh, extra renown, tyranny loss, and cut grandeur bonus. That should help with things. Yeah, ever so slightly, that is. Ah, okay, here come these populist factions. So you want freedom, you can have it in death. So they're 2,700 strong. Let's help our allies over here first, and then we'll set sail for Al-Andalusia. My child here, she can keep the trade chest, sure. Let's have a look at the situation. It's all in the north. We do have allies here. Here's the enemy army. It's petite. Okay. Now, should I stay or should I go? Let's just stay for now. So the Egyptians' armies have swelled, and they're taking back the north, which will cut us off. The king of Navarre is calling me into his war. I will accept, but I don't know if I'll really get involved or not. Okay, they've taken this Damietta back sooner than we managed to take Cairo. So let's head over for a fight. And we have got a martial perk available. So let's go for infantry, heavy infantry damage plus 15% and toughness plus 15%, and retreat losses 25% minus. So we'll be insured essentially if we lose this. which I don't think we will. The enemy can't evacuate in time, so here we go. Oh, one unit did. And I think hopefully this will be our victory, and we can go home posting a few strong units back here. Yes, victory. Everything is ours. Enforce the demands. And looks like our allies are being victorious back at home. Our domestic allies, rather. Which is great. Yeah, so let's head over to here and finish them off. Oh, while we're at it, a war has been declared on us. For what? For Portugal. The rebel alliance has been broken. Let's enforce the demands. Now let's march to the west and take care of these infidels. In fact, let's help out our allies in Navarre and swing around and take them. Victory. And that means we completely annihilated them and got 100% for our allies. Stole it when they had like 91% left. Time for a scrap. Our allies made it to the fray and managed to turn it around. Okay, now let's take back this emirate. Oh, and now it's time to get another dynasty legacy. So we'll continue up the Guile tree, gain long reach, initial hostile scheme success chance plus 10%, agent bribery cost minus 50%. I will lose the Sultanate if this vassal was to die, so I'm going to find secrets in his realm in order to take this and keep it for myself. It seems that didn't happen during the war. Oh, another Mesoarabic uprising has begun. So let's, you want freedom, you shall have it in death. So let's offer the Christians a white peace here, and just head on south and take these guys out. Well, obviously we were victorious. And we'll just offer them a white peace. As we're in debt. Looks like the Asturias realm has fallen apart completely now. It's too bad. But the important thing is we can now swear fealty to the Abbasids. Excellent. New liege. So it doesn't matter as much if we lose Egypt now, as we are part of the Arabian Empire. Now all we need to do is claim it for ourselves. Now that I have another martial perk, I will pick up Parthian tactics, because it will help with my camel toughness and pursuit speed. Now I'm going to switch to stewardship focus, picking up extra monthly income, but this is what I want it for. I want to be able to claim throne against my liege. That's why I'm going to collect it. It's not a big hit, as I'm only a misguided warrior in terms of my martial lifestyle education. Looks like the Armenian principalities have let the Abbasids be their suzerains as well. We have many inspired people. Someone wants a book about intrigue, someone wants to forge a crown. She's a master, and he wants to make some armor. So let's hire the master to forge us a nice crown. Though armor and this book may become useful. So let's hire him for another book slot. Oh, I am now infirm. Let's gain the trait. So let's begin our claim throne scheme. Let's convince some agents to help us with this. So we have assembled our team. Ah, my book is ready. It'll give us not really what I was looking for. But alas, we shall put it on display anyway. Ah, my crown is ready. Okay, it'll help with stewardship as well. Okay, looks like the King of Navarre has died, but we have maintained our alliance with Navarre, and they have become Islamic. A new liege? What's happened? He committed suicide! Oh dear lord. It's no longer in the Abbasids' hands. So now the Shanabids. I'll start trying to claim the throne from him then. Council invitation, I will accept. I am now his marshal. Makes my army maintenance a lot less. Excellent. And let's switch up our lifestyle to health focused, so we can't last as long as we can. So I can actually declare war on the Caliph for my claims, which are on Damascus. I will do so now. And it will mean we'll displace the Abbasid Sunni Caliphate here. It still remains their power base. So we'll raise our armies in our holdings in Egypt. Egypt now is now attacking my domain. The enemy armies have been spotted, and we have lost Egypt. Drat. Oh, the civil war has started against my liege. I'd rather not get involved in this populist faction. I have my own war going on. A new Bori religious head has been established. Oh, that's interesting. As my councillor died, I managed to get a new learning perk, so we'll go for anatomical studies. Oh, my allies are fleeing, thanks to a no good enemy of mine. Cost me that siege in the north. However, we have taken Damascus, and we seized an artifact, the Spear of the Prophet. Whoa, that gives us so much more night effectiveness. Excellent. Let's keep capturing this area then. Joair will be next, as it's easy to fall. Our mercenary contracts are expiring. However, let's march west then and help our allies over here. We have a new liege. It's back to the House of Abbasid. He's died of old age, this Shanabid ruler. Oh, looks like the Abbasids have moved down to here. I will now have to try and claim throne against this liege. We'll focus on secrecy this time. This is our chance to attack him. Yeah, we caught them. But, however, he managed to escape. There's more soldiers up along the coast. Let's stick together. Thank you for taking the lead, Sheikh Mohammed. Victory against our liege. Enforce the demands. So be it. Dispel the armies. Okay, we gained so much more legitimacy. I'll hand out some titles to my sons. I've gained a learning perk. And this son can become my Emir of Damascus. Let's pick up a reduced chance of contracting illness through the Wash Your Hands perk. With the fall of Damascus, the Sunni Caliphate has been destroyed, so it'll be up to us to reform it, once we have the empire for ourselves, of course. The King of Navarre has requested my help from this Asatru invasion of Northmen. We can simply raise some troops here and send them into battle. My claim throne scheme has been discovered. Oh, my son has died in this battle. Oh, I have a new heir, my grandson. He's brave, zealous and compassionate. He has got the Saeed trait, which gives him better general opinion. And he's 13. This is dreadful for House Umayyad. And what this guy is scheming against my champion. Throw him in jail. And Catholic faiths can now have access to crusades. Oh dear. Oh, Navarre has disintegrated in this war anyway. It is truly a shame. We can offer vassalage here. Oh, I have a learning perk available. Iron Constitution, massive health boost, certainly. Seize the moment. Let's see if we can just go for seizing the moment. We're both old, and the realm is incredibly unstable. Claim throne. You gained a pressed claim on the Arabian Empire, so even if I should fail, my son should avenge me. Let's do this. Wonderful news. Well worth the prestige there. Amazing. We can start a legend. Do you know what? We won't quite yet. Let's just declare war for my claims. Let's do it. This is amazing. Right. Let's call in our allies. Who have we got? We've got the Aghlabids. I'd rather have them on side, you see, because we have a strip of what used to be their land. We have the Idrisids, who are a Zaidi Sultanate on the west coast of Africa. I'll take your 100 bowmen. And we also have an alliance with the Beg of Cayman. So let's call him in. And his 2,000 troops, including horse archers, light footmen and light horsemen. So it'll be pretty handy. Alrighty, so my allies will be arriving from all corners of the world. I'll raise our troops over here at Juaye. Alright, looks like my liege has been replaced because he has lost his war. That's fine. We'll swoop in for the kill very shortly. His capital has moved over here though. No, the enemy's gone away. That's okay. We'll lay siege to Jerusalem, it won't take long. Okay, Jerusalem has fallen. Let's head over to Palmyra then. Let's attack this unit on the coast. Reinforcements. Ah, we have another dynasty legacy available. So we'll go for natural schemers, given a scheme secrecy plus 15%. They've almost escaped, but that keyword almost. Okay, that was a good victory. Now we need to attack this relieving force. It's mercenaries, hired by the Abbasids themselves. Okay, let's keep on marching eastward then. Okay, the capital has fallen. Help our allies in the north for now. There's a new Caliph. Victory, 96%, because we have the Peacemaker perk. And I got the Umayyad Empire. Let's disband the armies. Gain some court artifacts. Hair of Muhammad gives us extra court grandeur and piety. Let's recreate the Head of Faith title. I have become the new Head of Faith. There we have it. The Umayyad strikes back. The Muhammad declared Caliph. Though the righteousness of our faith was never in doubt, the period of time... Jesus Christ. Oh my Allah. Look, they've got it wrong again. Though, not thot. Though the righteousness of our faith has never been in doubt, the period of time we have been forced to endure without a spiritual leader has been trying. At long last, this ordeal is over, however, as I finally convinced the clergy to accept me as the one true Caliph. With the faithful finally unified behind me, I will lead Ash'ariism to a new golden age. It increases our fervor by 50. Long live the Caliph. Awesome. There we have it. The Umayyad strikes back. Well, join me for next time. Thanks again for watching. See you again soon.